Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort review. Today we are reviewing one of my favorite resorts in the entire world, the Park Hyatt Dubai, which is located right on the creek in Dubai in what's now basically the old part of town, but has what I think is the best pool I've ever been to in the entire world. So keep watching to check the whole pool out. But here's the entry area to Dubai. In Dubai fashion, everything is just overbuilt. The resort itself is gigantic. Here's the entry lobby where you do all of your check-in. It's connected by kind of enclosed bridges to the rest of the resort. So as you walk across the bridge, you'll come to the main part of the resort where a lot of the dining is. Since I've been here last, it's been about 5 years. They've redesigned the entire common areas of the resort. There's now new shops, there's new restaurants. The breakfast, which used to be taken kind of around this part of the resort, is now down towards the creek, adding a little bit more ambiance to the breakfast experience. We'll show you that in a bit. But this whole big square here is just gigantic and has a lot to offer for people that are hanging out at the resort. I really like this hotel too because it does feel like it has an Arab influence. A lot of hotels in Dubai are ultra glitzy and glamorous, but don't really have a good sense of place. And I feel like the Park Hyatt Dubai does both. It's very glamorous and the service is impeccable, but you do kind of feel like you're in a desert oasis. So now let's check out all of the restaurants. So first we have the breakfast restaurant, which is located right next door to the Thai place at the resort. Keep in mind that the resort, right after we stayed, has closed for a multi-million-dollar renovation. So things may be a little different by the time that you visit, but a lot of the common areas I think will remain the same. I think it's mostly a room renovation that they're doing. But here's the breakfast spread. It was free for globalists, obviously massive. A lot of people at the resort. It felt kind of like normal times, so things were a little busy over there. The resort, as I said, backs up to the creek, which has its own marina. So all the mega yachts can dock here and then connect into the ocean. So you can walk for what seems like miles around the resort, and technically you never leave property. There's even this building off in the distance that doesn't seem to be part of the resort, but it actually is, and has a number of restaurants that we didn't get to try, but I did walk over and check them out. One is a Spanish tapas place, the other is kind of a rooftop bar. So there are options across the board for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or even just drinks right here at the resort. As I mentioned, Cielo is that sky lounge, that rooftop bar. And as I walked in here, it just seems like it has one of the best views in all of Dubai. You see the Burj Khalifa way off in the distance over there. It's a half-mile tall, but it seems like a tiny little building. Dubai has grown. It's gotten a lot bigger each time I've gone. So now this is really close to the airport. It's maybe a 10-minute drive from the terminal, so really convenient for layovers. It's just got awesome views. I really, really enjoy it. Maybe a little far for people that are looking to try and visit parts of Dubai like the Palm, but still a great home base, I think. That island over there is used for special events. That was part of the resort and noted on the park resort map. Just walking back towards the main part of the resort here. Now, by far the biggest surprise and biggest addition since I've been here is this massive beach pool. That's infinity pool. It's hundreds of feet long. It looks like it's just a part of the creek or the ocean there. They trucked in sand from the Maldives, they told me, for this, making it, I think, one of the best pools in the entire world. I think, it's gorgeous. It's got just everything you want, and all of the controlled environment that Dubai has, that everything, looks and feels real, but in fact is just all manufactured, which I just love about Dubai. So here's a full tour of the pool. Now keep in mind the pool is operated by a third party, so there are some people that on one part of the pool would be kind of a day club access, and there's another part that's reserved for hotel guests, so just keep that in mind. There's also this pool over here near the golf club that I believe you can use as a hotel guest, and this is the clubhouse, one of the prettiest clubhouses I've ever seen for golf, but overlooks the 18-hole creek golf course. There's also a pitch and putt that I'll show you a little later that we actually got to play, as well as a mini golf course. So tons to do here on property. So right now we're walking over to the pitch and putt, the tennis, the paddle tennis, and mini golf facility. The mini golf was included with our stay. Tennis is also included. We didn't get a chance to play. I imagine that paddle tennis would probably be included as well, including equipment rentals. Pitch and putt was about $20 a person plus club rentals, but you really only need 2 or 3 clubs for that course. So, really was great. I'll note that the driving range was also included and included top tracer technology. So if you're a big golf fanatic, that's a big deal. So pretty amazing. So if you have your clubs with you in Dubai, you can indulge in some golf. So here's the start of the pitch and putt course. It's lit, so you can actually play at night, which is pretty unique. And I felt like the conditions were pretty good for a pitch and putt course. They had real tee boxes, they had water on every hole, to drink, and then some water features to avoid. So that was really great. And once you're done with all that, you can go to the Amara Spa and enjoy some relaxing treatments, or you can go work out. Massive gym for the property. The resort has a lot of room, so they need a big gym like this. So really, great features, and of course all included. And here's a separate pool. If you don't really want a beach, you want a more traditional pool with just palm trees in the middle of it. Here you go. It looks like a desert oasis. Really gorgeous. A lot of people were hanging out around that as well. It's really hard to capture, but there's just so many of these little nooks and crannies around the resort that you can actually walk through. And so indoor, outdoor corridors, courtyards, lots of fountains and features, bougainvillea, just tons of desert plants that are just amazing and really fun to walk around. But now let's actually show you the room that we got. So here's the elevator. Of course, there's just massive marble in the elevators, as Dubai does. But we got a suite upgrade. We used a tier suite upgrade due to my global status to confirm this in advance. This is a Terrace Suite. There's also a Park Suite that you could use. But the hotel is nice enough to send fresh roses to the room. We arrived at night. We'll show you the outdoors once we arrive. But this is the living room. Massive counter with some coffees and Nespressos. Great place to hang out, separate TV, and then you're walking back towards the main living quarters. To the right here is the bathroom. Wish that the bathroom had more doors. If you're sharing with your partner, and someone needs to get up in the middle of the night, it can get a little annoying. But big old shower. Some of my favorite shampoos provided by the Park Hyatt here, and then a separate toilet area. No Toto toilet like the Park Hyatt Paris. If you saw my other video, check it out. But really nice area. 2 sinks on the vanity, so lots of room for you to spread out. Then there's a nice walk-in closet for you to get ready in. Fits all of our suitcases, obviously. And then walking into the main bedroom, you have a nice king bed. I felt like the room had about 20 different water bottles for us to drink, so they definitely don't skip on that here at the Park Hyatt. Then here's the massive balcony with loungers overlooking the creek. We were on kind of a lower floor. There's only 4 floors of the resort, so not too many opportunities for massive views, but great view and huge room. So thanks a lot for watching.